Oh my god, Aaron, look, a Titan! Uh, hey, guys, that Titan doesn't have a. How you guys doing? It's Phoenix, Crazy Mike, just don't call me Senpai, and today we are. I'm gonna be completely honest here. I actually forgot about today's podcast episode. I know, I'm so irresponsible, and then know what? I admit it. First part to saying you're wrong is by admitting it, and I admit I made a mistake, and I apologize. But I feel like a way I can make up for that is reviewing Attack on Titan, or start. I want to do two parts to this. I'm going to do one this week and then one next week when actually the first episode is released on Monday. I think it's Monday for us, and it's yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Monday, but I could be wrong about that. But I think, hey, it's almost Attack on Titan season time, or season 4 time. So I thought, hey, let's start reviewing some Attack on Titan. Now, if you don't know what Attack on Titan is, oh boy, do I got a treat for you. Honestly, the way I would describe it is almost. I feel like this is weird to say because for me, when I first watched it, I'm like, holy cow, this is kind of like. They're kind of like zombies, like huge zombies, except you don't really get infected when they bite you. You just get bitten and then boom, you're dead. But they're like mindless. So basically the whole plot of the story is the main character, Eren. I hate describing stuff. I hate it. So it takes place, I think this is in the past. It sounds like the past and it looks like the past. So it takes place in the past. And basically the whole concept is the whole world's overrun by these ginormous creatures called Titans, and Titans are just brainless, emotionless, and they don't feel pain. They're like completely, that's why I said that they're kind of like zombies. So it's like these huge humans, and they just walk around eating people. And what I think it is actually the really curious part about all of this is that they don't eat any other animal, and technically they don't even need to eat. They just eat humans, and that's it. But since Titans are now real, the humans are like, okay, we need to get away. So a long time ago, they built walls, 3 walls, to separate them from the Titans. Oh shoot! Here's Here's like where here's where me trying to remember the names of each wall. So there's 3 walls, and each like layer of the wall. So like the closer to the center you get, the richer the people are. So believe the outside wall is called Wall Maria, and that's the first wall to fall. Ooh, it's kind of a spoiler, but yeah. Spoilers ahead as always for these reviews. Wall Rose is the second one, and then Wall Cena, I believe, is the center one. So basically, every layer has like higher ups. So Wall Maria, obviously, like the lowest you could be. Wall Rose, you got like the more higher ups, and then Wall Cena is like the richies, and like they're all super powerful and stuff. But later on down the series, Eren discovers that he has Titan shifting powers. And what that is, Eren can actually transform into a Titan and go on a complete rampage. So now that we kind of got the main story out of the way, I'm just going to like say what I think was great about the series and what I think that needs improving. And there is a lot of stuff that I like and that I don't like. Let's start off with the stuff. What kind of like sandwich? I call it the sandwich, where you take good things and bad things. So you take a good thing and a bad thing and a good thing, and it's like a sandwich. It's a lovely sandwich. So to start off with some good things, the whole concept, like, it's never been done before, and it's very popular, and just the history. I think that's like the coolest part about Attack on Titan is like knowing everything about it, because there's so much going on, and I'll explain like some of the history later to kind of clear it up, but I don't want to spoil, so I'm gonna try to do all the less spoiling things now, and then I'll move on down later. Don't you worry, I got to. But the history is super cool, and like the whole how all the powers happen and the Titans, just there was a lot of thought and effort that went into Attack on Titan, and I think that we should appreciate that because it's amazing. It's really cool. Now we got the bad things, and then I'll go back to the good things. So for the bad things, most of the bad things have to do with Eren. And no. The reason for that is, I think I actually kind of explained this in my Tokyo Ghoul review, with Nubular, is that Eren's a crybaby. Okay, he's a complete crybaby, and like the other characters in the series make fun of him for that, and they should, because he won't stop crying. Like, okay, first couple times it's okay. But then when it starts getting repetitive, it's just gets annoying. Luckily, during season 3, or the end of season 3, he finally stops crying. But even then, there's like a couple parts in there where he's like crying. But you know what? Those parts were actually were actually a good reason to cry. I'm not gonna say what they were, but they were. He had a legitimate reason. Other than that, I think there's nothing really wrong with this series. It's kind of nice. There's nothing wrong. I think the funniest part about, like, okay, this series is very serious. It's very dark. For age rating, I would say it's like a PG-14. PG-14, just for all the gore and like drama, for all that's in it. But the one thing that makes me laugh out of everything else is just how the Titans run. You have like, it's like a 2-year-old girl that saw the ice cream truck run by. She's just like, ah! It's just like running after the ice truck. You can't, if you've seen Attack on Titan, you know what I mean. Like, they run so weirdly. It's so funny. And you know what? I think it's kind of nice that they have at least something to laugh over in Attack on Titan. Because they need something. You know, you can't just be an all serious kind of anime, because you need something to laugh about. Other than that, yeah, it's a phenomenal series. Like, there's nothing wrong with it at all. Other than Crybaby Eren. But other than that, yeah, that's about it for Attack on Titan, what I find bad and good about it. Now we're gonna move on to the history. So this is gonna, the history is mainly what's gonna take 2 parts. So that's why I'm starting now, and then I'm gonna finish tomorrow. So let's start from the very beginning. So, how Eren first receives his attack on... Oh my god, I keep saying Attack on Titan powers. How Eren first receives his powers is by his dad injecting him with some Titan spinal fluid. So how you become a Titan shifter actually works is... There's 2 ways that I've heard of. The first way is you get injected, or you either get injected with this Titan fluid, which turns you into a brainless Titan, and then the brainless Titan eats the previous Titan shifter, and then he inherits that power after he's eaten him. Or the second way is the Titan shifter actually dies, and then it's passed on at random. So how Eren receives his is his dad injects him with the Titan fluids, and he turns into a brainless Titan, and then he proceeds, Eren proceeds to eat his father, which then his dad was the previous Attack Titan shifter. But not only was he the Attack Titan shifter, he was also why am I what's the name of the other Titan? The founding Titan? No, not founding Titan. Shoot. He receives Eren Yeager power. I can't remember. Yes, I was right. It was the founding Titan. So he inherits the Attack Titan powers and the founding Titan powers after eating his dad. And then later on in the story, he joins the Survey Corps, and he goes through this really painful training, and then he proceeds to he chooses to become a scout and work along with Levi, Captain Levi. So I don't know where to go from here, because there's so much I can either explain the past or I can continue to explain the storyline. Because I don't know where to go from here for new people to Attack on Titan. So I'm just gonna continue. I'm just gonna throw random facts in here, and if something doesn't make sense, please let me know so I can go over it in part 2. Because that's what mainly part 2 is gonna be, is me answering any of your questions or confusions. So please let me know if anything's confusing. But after Eren joins the Scouts, Eren's first mission is I don't know what his mission. I believe I don't know what exactly the purpose of the mission was, but they went into the forest and they were being hunted by the female Titan, which is also a Titan shifter. And in the forest, the female Titan, kills majority of the scouts, which is very unfortunate because I was really hoping to see more of those scouts. So it's kind of sad. It's a little getting a little teary up in here. But that made Eren very mad, and he was about to enter Titan form, but before he did that, they stopped him, and they stopped the female Titan by using these kind of like harpoons, and just like full on spider webbed her. Like, she was completely caught, and then the only way she could escape was to call on some Titans to kill her while she could escape. And then on the way back, the female Titan shifter actually murders pretty much all of Captain Levi's friends in his group, which was interesting. God, it's so sad. So I'm gonna continue to explain how Titans and the Titan shifters work. So the Titan shifters are basically humans that were once Titans, or not really, but the Titan shifters are humans that can turn into Titans and then revert back. But each Titan shifter has a different ability, and they're all kind of unique in their own way. Like Eren's, they all have like different powers. So I'm gonna go through them and I'll try to explain them the best I can. Obviously, some of them I'm not gonna be able to explain that well. Like, for example, the Warhammer Titan. That's in the manga, and I haven't read the manga yet. So we got the founding Titan, which is the founding, like literally the original Titan. So how the story goes was there was one really big, like powerful Titan, and then that Titan split up into 9 different separate Titans, which are the 9 Titan shifters. So you have the founding Titan, the Colossus Titan, the female Titan, the Beast Titan, the Armored Titan, the Attack Titan, Ymir's Titan, which is the founding Titan, pretty sure, and the Cart Titan. Is that 9? That's not 9. Yeah, I forgot the Jaw Titan and the Warhammer Titan. Yeah, this list didn't have them all. You suck. Yeah. Founding Titan, Attack Titan, Colossal Titan, the Female Titan, the Armor Titan, the Beast Titan, the Jaw Titan, the Cart Titan, and the Warhammer Titan. So we're going to start at the top, and we're going to start to work our way down. And I don't think we're going to finish them, so let's do the Founding Titan, the Attack Titan, and the Colossal Titan for today. So the Founding Titan was obviously the original. It's kind of like the almighty, powerful Titan. It's basically, it was inherited throughout the with the Rhea's bloodline. Is that what their last name's called? They're inherited down from the I'm going to call them the Rhea's family. They were inherited down by the royal. Oh, there we go. I'll use the royal family because that does make me sound like an idiot. They were inherited down through the royal family, and only the royal family, until Aaron's dad actually came along and actually stole the power from them by eating the current Founding Titan. According to the anime, only the royal bloodline can actually fully use the Founding Titan's powers, which kind of true, kind of not, because we saw Aaron use the Founding Titan's powers multiple times, which they said wasn't possible, which, hey, it is. But also the Founding Titan powers apparently also has the power to change people's mind, except for the Levi family. Or the Levi family. The Ackerman the Levi family. Just, the whole family is named after Levi. That's it. But the Attack Titan is next. So the Attack Titan is Aaron's Titan. I don't know its power fully. Obviously, if I read the manga, I would know what his power is fully. But I'm going to explain some theories of mine for the Attack Titan powers. So my first theory is in the first season of episode 25, where we see, I believe it's 25, could be 24, where we see Aaron go completely bonkers on the female Titan, and his eyes are growing green. He is like steam, and he's like glowing like bright orange and red. I'm gonna call that attack mode, just because I think that my theory is that boosts his strength and speed and determination, because he kind of went on a rampage when that happened, and he was determined to take down the female Titan. And then we saw something really, really interesting after that, where I think I can say her name. Spoilers. Where Annie and Aaron started to actually fuse together, which I don't know whose power that was, whether it was the females or the Attack Titans. But they started to fuse together, and I want to know what that was, because that was obviously something important. But they're like, oh, they're fusing together. All right, well, next episode, and we'll forget all about that. No, you got to describe what that was. It was kind of frustrating. But next off is the Colossus Titan. Colossus. I don't know, whatever one you feel like calling. Go for it. Oh, who's calling me? Also, this is my ringtone. Want to hear it? Shoot, it stopped playing. Yes, it's the really cringy Attack on Titan intro. Okay, I know, I'm a weeb. Leave me alone. But the Colossus Titan is actually very interesting. So the Colossal Titan is a ginormous Titan. I think the biggest out of all of the 9 Titan powers. And with the Colossal Titan's powers are he can emit hot steam, but when he does emit too much hot steam, he actually burns through his flesh, which then makes him thinner and vulnerable, which was actually really funny, because in the 3rd season, when they were fighting, when they actually figured this out and they made him do it, his arms were so thin they looked like paper. He was just gonna give someone a paper cut. Oh my god, that was funny. But spoilers once again. So the previous Colossus Titan user was Bertolt, which was the Armor Titan's brother. But now it's actually Armin that has the Colossus Titan powers. Sadly, we are out of time for this episode. But if you want to see this again, please let me know. And if you have any questions, please, I love hearing you guys' questions. And I'm hoping you guys have questions about the Attack on Titan series, and I will try to answer them as best I can. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed, why not considering follow me so you get so you just know whenever I'm gonna make a new podcast episode. And that is all, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.